Good morning, everybody. I'm going to reduce myself down to this little corner right here. How are you all? Hope everybody's ready. I know Mr. T sent you a bit of a guilt trip at the end of last week, or whatever it was, the end of the week before vacation, and I hope you're all ready to give it a shot and get back on board, because some of your grades are not so good. Anyway, today we start a new chapter. I know you all heard the bad news about the schools closing, and so this leaves our immediate future in doubt. And I don't really know what to say about that right now, but I am hoping that our administration will figure out some way for us all to reunite before this school closes. It's been part of my life for, going on 9 years now, so I'm going to miss it a whole lot, and I'll miss y'all, and I just hope we can do something, some way to close the school out properly and say goodbye to one another. But anyway, for today we do start the new chapter, and this is chapter 11, and this is Corpus Humanum. If you want to follow along with me, it's page 77 in the textbook, learning parts of the body. Corpus Humanum means the human body. And so not only parts of the body, but also parts of the face, which you'll see on page 77. And I have sort of a modified image of what you see on that page. So right now I'm just going to go over the parts of the body that you'll see on 77 and also the face. And then I'm going to ask you to read through all of the first lectio, which goes up to line 41. I'm not going to ask you to translate it, but I am going to ask you to read it carefully enough that you can answer questions about it tomorrow in class. We'll review what you read today. So just reading for today, but don't neglect to do it. Let's see. Okay, first things first. This is the caput. Caput is a third declension neuter word. Caput, capitis is the genitive. And then we've already seen humerus, humerus humeri, masculine shoulder. This right here is the pectus, pectus pectoris, pectus pectoris. Neuter also third declension, which means chest. Obviously you've heard of pecs. People talk about their pecs, their pectoral muscles. Here we have the brachium and another brachium. So we have duobrachia. And we also have, at the end of the brachium, we have the manos. Manos is a fourth declension noun, but we're not going to worry about that just now. Manos, as in like work that you do with your hands, is manual labor, manos. And we also have the crus. This is the leg. Crus cruris. That is third declension neuter as well. So duo crura et duo brachia sunt quatuor membra. Membrum is like a limb, right? So we have two arms and we have two legs. Crus, crus, brachium, brachium, duo brachia et duo crura make quatuor membra. At the end of the crus is, of course, the pes. This we've seen in previous chapter. Pes, pedis, masculine foot, as in pedestal and pedestrian. And that is it for the body parts on 77. And now we'll take a quick look at the face. So on top of the head, remember this is all caput, capitis. That should be... you should remember the word decapitate is to cut the head off of someone. So that's an easy way to remember because it's a rather violent word. So on top of the caput, we have capillus, capilli. Now this is one word for hair, just like we have one word for hair, even though there are multiple hairs on your head. It's capillus, capilli, second declension masculine. Here we have the frons. The genitive is frontis. This is the forehead. And then we have, of course, duo oculi. And we've seen that before. Oculus, oculus, duo oculi. And we have heard many times about Syrah's nasos foidos, right? Nasos foidos, but here just nasos, obviously. And on either side of the nasos are genai. That's G-E-N-A, as you'll see if you look at the picture in the margin on page 77. Gena, gena, genai. And as we go down below the nose, we have the os. This is os, comma, oris, neuter, mouth. So like an oral surgeon is somebody who does operations on the mouth. And the os, inside of the os is the lingua, and I think they go into that too. Lingua is inside the mouth. So lingua means language, but it also means the thing with which you speak a language, and that would be your tongue. And then there are duo labra around the mouth. This is the lower labrum and the upper labrum, and those are lips, obviously. And we have the column, the neck, column, colli, second declension neuter, neck. And let's see, am I forgetting anything? Oh, here we are. Auris. Una auris. And there's another auris on the other side. A-U-R-I-S. Auris, auris. I want to say masculine. I'm forgetting the gender of the ear now. So that's your introduction to the corpus humanum. So again, I would like you to read from lines 1 all the way to line 41. I will not ask you to write anything, but I will ask you to ask questions. If you have them as to what is going on in those 41 lines, because I will have some questions for you about those lines tomorrow. Okay, well, I think I will try to see you at 11:03, but I'm going to be hurrying to upload this video to YouTube and paste it onto you to your stream. Okay, so hopefully I'll see you in 6 minutes.